Hey guys, what's up for today's video? Today I will be talking about the history of Sonic the Hedgehog and how he was born, from 1991 to now in 2023. Please like and subscribe. You completely do not have to if you don't want to, but you can if you would like. I also have a Discord server link in the description. The creator of Sonic, illustrator Naoto Yoshima, with the coder being Yuji Naka, wanted a nice simple style for a new mascot for Sega to compete with Nintendo's big shot plumber, Mario. So the first idea for Sonic was a little guy called Mr. Needlemouse. The idea being he could attack with his spikes while curled up into a ball. After talking with the rest of the Sega team, they approved. However, they did change a few things. First, they changed his name to what we know today as Sonic the Hedgehog. And from the illustrator, Michael Jackson released Bad, and his boots had a belt on it. And I thought it was really cool. Color-wise, a black boot is kind of boring, so I thought of the most famous character in the world, Santa Claus, and I took his color to make Michael Jackson's boots red. On the 23rd of June, 1991, Sonic the Hedgehog was published onto the Sega Genesis. It was a huge hit, and Sega began to give away the game as a pack-in game with the Sega Genesis, replacing Altered Beast. A year later, in November of 1992, he then appeared in Happy Meals and in Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade as the first video game character to be in it, as well as being more recognizable than Mickey Mouse. Sonic was everywhere. He was alive and running everywhere around the world, waiting for his new game to drop. 1992, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 was released, and he had a new friend appear, Tails, aka Miles Prower, and he would be Sonic's sidekick. What's next? Sonic 3, of course, and making a trend of adding new characters, Knuckles the Echidna. After a few delays, Sonic 3 drops of February 1994. 8 months later, Sonic and Knuckles drops and allows you to play Sonic 1, 2, and 3 as Knuckles. Later, Sega releases a new console, the Sega Saturn. Sales fall for Sega, and a rise for the new competitors, Sony, with Sega making bad games such as Sonic 3D Blast and Sonic R for the Saturn. After Sega losing horribly, Sega decides to make a last-ditch effort for Sonic and the team to make another console, the Sega Dreamcast, and a new 3D Sonic game called Sonic Adventure, the newest game with 6 characters, each with their own storyline. With the small time, all games and consoles were sold out. Sonic was at another all-time high. It has revived the franchise. Or has it? Sega is drowning in debt for pricey ad campaigns and the flop of the Sega Saturn. After that, Sega realizes they can only sell games now, and not consoles in 2001. Later, Sonic and Friends appear on almost every platform, including Sony, Microsoft, phones, and of all things, Nintendo, with the newest game at the time of recording this being Sonic Frontiers, and a new 2D game releasing soon being Sonic Superstars. It seems like Sonic has a very long road ahead of him.